Welcome back to the Bulldog Insider. That Fresno State men's basketball game against Air Force at the Mountain West Tournament took place on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, the Bulldog women played Boise State. That was for the tournament championship. Our Scott Bemis had a front row seat.
After capturing its first regular season conference title since 2012, the Fresno State women's basketball team came here to the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas in search of another big prize. Its first Mountain West tournament title since 2014 and the automatic NCAA bid that would go along with it.
Haley into the front court.
In the quarterfinals on Monday, the top-seeded Bulldogs opened with 8th-seeded Nevada. And the quartet of Haley and Hannah Cavender, Ali Gomez, and Maddie Udy would prove to be the difference. They combined for 69 of the team's 75 points, led by Haley, who finished with a game-high 26, which was highlighted by a clutch three with less than 90 seconds to play.
Now Haley, step back three.
Hello!
Oh, she got it to go.
As the Dogs hang on for the 75-71 win.
Just one of those games, kind of that first game in the tournament, always get the jitters out. And, you know, Nevada had a great win last night, so they were ready to go. I thought we kind of, you know, we kind of braved the storm and finished strong.
That win set up a fantastic semifinal matchup with 4th-seeded San Jose State on Tuesday night. These two had played 2 really competitive games during the regular season, but early on, it was clear this was the Bulldogs' night.
I think we had a lot of energy from the get-go. We came out making our shots, which really helped and gave us energy, and we fed into that.
The Dogs ended the first quarter on a 20-2 run and led 28-11 after 1. Udy and Gomez shared team-high honors with 22 points, and the Cavender twins combined for 32 more. The Dogs led by as many as 36 on their way to a 94-68 win. The 94 points marking the most points the Dogs had scored against a Division I opponent all season.
There's a different intensity though, right? You know, it's a tournament play, and how were you guys able to even raise it to a higher level?
I think the mentality of this could be our last game, so leave it all on the floor. What can you lose, you know?
The win over the Spartans meant a showdown with Boise State, the reigning 3-time tourney champ, in Wednesday night's championship game. This one would go back and forth in the first 20 minutes, with Boise jumping out to an early 6-0 lead, the Bulldogs bouncing back to take a 4-point lead after 1, and the Broncos responding by grabbing a 4-point lead at halftime. Things were looking bleak for the Dogs early in the 4th quarter when the Broncos extended the lead to 9. But these cardiac Bulldogs, who had produced several memorable comebacks during the regular season, had one more left in them, making shot after shot to briefly take the lead.
Now Gomez open in the paint, floater over McGuire, counted and a foul!
Boise answered back again though, and with 15 seconds left, the Dogs found themselves down 3 when Haley Cavender came to the rescue.
A long three, tied at 71 with 7.6 remaining.
This one would go to overtime, and with the Dogs struggling to score, the Broncos grabbed a 5-point lead with a little over 10 seconds left. But after a Hannah Cavender putback, a Haley Cavender steal, and a Haley free throw, the Dogs were suddenly only down 2 and needing something special to happen.
Is she going to miss this on purpose? Yes. It goes backboard, rim, loose ball. Fresno has it. Gomez puts up a shot at the buzzer, but it's waved off. Ali Gomez, a turnaround floater went in, but the whistle blew before she shot it.
Unfortunately for the Dogs, the last sequence would be heartbreak instead of elation, as referee Lisa Jones blew the whistle before the tying shot, saying afterwards in a statement she heard someone from the Bulldogs say timeout.
At the end of the game, who called the timeout?
I'm not sure. I'm still a little bit of a blur to me.
Since the Dogs were out of timeouts, that meant a technical foul and 2 free throws in the ball for Boise, and the Broncos go on to capture their 4th straight Mountain West tournament title, 80-76 the final.
They talked about an audible, and that if the official hears it, then they have to call it, I think, because I don't know the rules so much. But Lisa did a good job of trying to explain to me and as best she could. I still don't necessarily understand it. It's kind of hard when a lot of emotions are going on.
What was your impressions of the timeout call, you know, at the end and the decision that the referee made?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you just have to go by what the official says. You don't have any control.
I think that we just did everything right, like Coach White was saying. We missed the free throw that we needed to get the tip back in, but at that point, it wasn't in our control, and that's what's hard about it, is that play kind of decided the game, and the emotions were high. Clearly, we wanted to win it.
And Scott Bemis joins us now. Scott, the ref said she heard someone call timeout, but we still don't know who on the Bulldogs supposedly called that timeout, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to know, really, to be honest with you. In looking at video replays of the final play, both courtesy of the Mountain West Network and courtesy of the CBS Sports Network, it doesn't look like anybody is actually signaling timeout from Fresno State. But if you listen to one of the replays on the network broadcast, you do hear somebody say timeout. It's clear that somebody says it. It's just unclear who said it, and where that sound is coming from.
Here's the other question. Did Ali Gomez step out of bounds?
I was seated right along that baseline when she made the rebound. Now, things are happening fast, and I'm a good, probably 30, 40 feet away from the actual play there. I couldn't tell for sure, to be honest with you. I've looked at some replays, of it off of, again, the television coverage, and it does look like perhaps she might have touched the line there, but the key here is the official did not rule her out of bounds. She ruled her in bounds, and in her statement afterwards said, after I ruled the player was in bounds, then I determined that they had called a timeout and that they would be charged a technical foul because they didn't have any timeouts left.
Boise State led by 9 points with less than 10 minutes to play. And if not for that Haley Cavender 3 in the final seconds, Boise State would have won in regulation. Who was the better team on Wednesday?
That's a tough question to answer. I think right off the bat, Boise State was a little bit more of the aggressive team right off the tip, and they were hitting their shots. And of course, this team knows what it's like to be in the big moment, having won 3 straight Mountain West tournament titles. Coming into that championship game with Fresno State, they're a very experienced team, and they had control of that game probably for 3 quarters, 3.5 quarters perhaps. But down the stretch, Fresno State showed what they've shown all year, that they are a super dangerous team when they're trying to overcome a large deficit. They put together an amazing stretch of basketball for about 5 minutes there in the 4th quarter to retake the lead. And then in the final minutes, I think it actually switched, where Fresno State probably should have won the game at that point, because Boise State, 2 of their best players, had fouled out with about 3 minutes left in the game. So the final 3 minutes of a tie game, basically, and then into overtime, Fresno State has their full complement of players out there, all their stars, Maddie Udy, the Cavender twins, Ali Gomez. Boise State's missing 2 of theirs, but unfortunately Fresno State went a little cold from the field at the wrong time.
So a disappointing finish, but 25-7 is the Bulldogs' record. The season's not over yet, 30 seconds or less. We still don't know exactly where Fresno State's headed in the postseason. The assumption is it'll be the WNIT. Can this team make a deep run in the WNIT?
I don't see why not. I mean, they've got an RPI, I think, somewhere around 60, something like that. They're probably going to host at least 1 game in the WNIT, I'd imagine. I guess the biggest hurdle they're going to have to overcome is maybe just the disappointment of having such a special season, and now you're in the WNIT. But if this team gets up to play, I think they could do some damage in the WNIT, because they are one of the better teams in that tournament going in.